Hello, and welcome to Cooking Lessons for Dad. My name is Karen Breyer, and today we are going to make a delicious mashed white bean and vegetable recipe. It's kind of like mashed potatoes, only better, and it's even healthier. And it's pretty easy to make too. So the ingredients in this recipe are olive oil, minced garlic, chopped onion, chopped celery, diced carrots, 2 cans of white beans, red potatoes, salt and pepper, and then we're going to need water to cover the potatoes in the pan with, so I'm not sure how much we'll need. And that's it. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to heat the olive oil in a pan, medium to large saucepan, and we're going to heat it over medium heat, so let's get the heat going. So we need 1 to 2 teaspoons of olive oil. I'll do like 1.5. So we're going to go ahead and let the oil get hot, and then we'll add the vegetables. Okay, the oil feels hot. We'll go ahead and add 2 to 3 teaspoons of minced garlic. And I love garlic, so I'm going to put 3. You might want to turn down the heat. Next we have 1.5 cups of chopped onion. Then we have 1 cup of chopped celery and 1 cup of diced carrots. So we're going to go ahead and saute these. I'm going to stir them around. So we're going to saute these until the onions are soft. So keep an eye on them and stir them frequently. Okay, so the onions are pretty soft now. Next we're going to go ahead and add the beans and the red potatoes. So we have 3 pounds of red potatoes cut into about 1-inch pieces. Try and make them similar sizes, and you can peel them if you want, but I leave the peels on. So we'll go ahead and add those. And then next we're going to add 2 15-ounce cans of white beans, and you need to rinse and drain them. I drained them in a colander and rinsed the juice off. So we have 2 cans. So let's stir this around. Okay, so next we're going to add enough water to cover the mixture by about 2 inches. So we could have used a larger pot for this. And we're going to bring this to a boil. So I might not go too high with this. I can add a little bit more water if it starts to boil out. Okay, so we're going to turn it on high. We're going to bring it to a boil. Once it comes to a boil, we'll reduce it to a simmer. So we'll be back as soon as it comes to a boil. Okay, so our potato mixture is coming to a boil, so we need to decrease the heat to a simmer. This is like a small boil. We're also going to add our 1 teaspoon of salt, and we can add more at the end if we need to. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and simmer the potatoes until they're soft. So we want to keep an eye on them that it doesn't go back to a boil or the simmer doesn't stop. We want to just kind of keep it at a low boil simmer. Okay, we'll be watching it and we'll come back when they're soft. Okay, our potatoes have been simmering for about 10 minutes, and I checked one of the potatoes and it's soft. If you want to check, you just get a potato, see if it's soft with a fork, and you can try a bite, but it is. So we're going to go ahead and turn the heat off. So next we need to drain these. We're going to save at least 1 cup of the liquid, and make sure you use a container that's okay for hot foods. So I'm going to do this over the sink. So I'll go do that next. Okay, so carefully I'm going to pour this in a colander, and I have my glass measuring container underneath. And I'm going to make sure and get at least a cup. I got 2 cups. So I'm going to stop. Take it out. And finish draining. Although you could have saved all the liquid if you want. Okay. And then we're just gonna put the vegetable mixture back into the pan. Okay, so we have our vegetable mixture drained, and we have our extra liquid. And what we need to do next is go ahead and mash this with a potato masher till it's all mashed up, and then we're going to add some of the liquid also. Okay, so this is pretty mashed up. You can mash it to your desired consistency, but you can see how it is. But next we're going to go ahead and add some liquid. This is like 2.5 cups, so you can make it as creamy as you want. So I'll start with this and see how I like it. Okay, I might add just a little more. Okay, it's looking really good. All we need to do now is add some pepper, and we'll also try it, see if we want to add any more salt. So pepper to your taste. You can add some and then have some on the table if people want to add more. So you can see how creamy it is, and it has vegetable pieces. It smells so amazing. Okay, and now I'm going to taste some. See if I need to add any more salt. Well, that's a big taste. This is so good. I am going to add a little more salt, but I could have it just like that. I think I'll add another 1/4 teaspoon. Mix it up, and it will be ready. It tastes just like mashed potatoes, but it's much healthier. Okay, so you can serve this in a nice dish, and people are going to love it. This also is like a whole meal because you have the protein from the beans, you have vegetables, and you have a healthy carb. So this could be a side dish. I think you could have this for a main dish too. But think how many different meals this would be great with. Well, we have a lot. We could have used a bigger container. We'll stop there. And I'll just try some of this. This will be great, especially for the holidays, actually any meal. So it was not hard. It was pretty easy. Try it this week. Let me know how it turns out. Have a great week. I love this. It's so good. You're gonna love it too. Ah, I could eat this. I might have it for breakfast tomorrow too. Okay, bye.